students, here in this part of the video I am going to solve the method of solving the quadratic equation by using formula method. Okay, so our standard form of quadratic equation is ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0, where a is not equal to 0. And one more formula we have here for discriminant. The value of discriminant symbol we are using d equal to b square minus 4ac. And then we have the formula to find the using quadratic formula is x equal to minus b plus minus square root of b square minus 4ac by 2a. Or in short we can write x equal to minus b plus minus root d by 2a. Only by using this all informations we are going to solve the quadratic equation. Okay, so come to a question. You find the root of the quadratic equation by using the quadratic formula. Okay, for this we are going to take one example of exercise 4.3 question number 2 part 3rd. You find the root of the quadratic equation by using quadratic formula. Okay, so first example is here. Our equation is 4x square plus 4 root 3x plus 3 equal to 0. And if you want to solve this, so first of all what we have to do, you first write the equation 4x square plus 4 root 3x plus 3 is equal to 0. And then find the value of a. Coefficient of x square a is 4, value of b is 4 root 3, and value of c is 3. Okay, so first of all you have to find the value of d. You know formula for value of d is b square minus 4ac, and we have the value of b is 4 root 3, this is your whole square, minus 4 into a is again 4 into c is 3. So here you will get 4 4 16 3 is 48 minus 48. Then you are getting here value of d is 0. And if value of d is 0, then according to quadratic formula, according to quadratic formula, we can write x is equal to minus b plus minus square root of d divided by 2a. And if you substitute the value, minus is minus, value of b is 4 root 3, so this is your 4 root 3 plus minus value of d is 0 divided by 2 into 4. Thereafter you will see that minus 4 root 3 will as it is, plus minus square root of 0 is still 0, divided 4 to is 8. It means we have the two values of x. One is 4 minus 4 root 3 plus 0 by 8, and second one is minus 4 root 3 minus 0 by 8. In both the cases we will get the same value, minus 4 root 3 by 8 and minus 4 root 3 by 8. Okay, and if you go for the cancellation, you will find the value of x is equal to 4 2 is 8, so minus root 3 by 2, and here also minus root 3 by 2. So these are the two values we have got, and this is called roots of the equation. Or we can write finally, okay, therefore roots are minus root 3 by 2 and minus root 3 by 2. Okay, this also can be the answer. Good, understood? Okay, one more example I am taking to show the same formula how to use. Here the equation is root 2x square plus 7x plus 5 root 2 is equal to 0. Here the value of a is root 2, value of b is 7, value of c is 5 root 2. Okay, so first step you have to find the value of d. D is formula b square minus 4ac. Okay, so b is your 7 square minus 4 into a, value of a is root 2, and c is value of 5 root 2. Okay, so here we will find 7 7 is 49 minus 5 4 20 into 2 40. So this is gives you 9. So 9 is greater than 0. So it has two real and distinct roots. Okay, so next step, we'll find here x equal to minus b plus minus root d by 2a. Okay, so put the value here. The minus is minus, value of b is 7 plus minus root d divided by 2a. To a value of a is root 2. Okay, so minus 7, here you have to put the value of d. The value of d you have got 9, so it will be your 9. So minus 7 plus minus 3 by 2 root 2. Okay, so we can write the two things, minus 7 plus 3 by 2 root 2, and one more is minus 7 minus 3 by 2 root 2. Okay, so here you will find 7 minus 3 is minus 4 by root 2, and here is minus 10 by 2 root 2. So finally you will get 2 2 is 4, the minus 2 by root 2, and one more is your 2 5 is 10, the minus 5 by root 2. Okay, so here you will get the two roots are, therefore two roots of equation are minus 2 by root 2 and minus 5 by root 2, and this is your answer. Okay, I hope you understood. Good. Here I am going to start with a word problem of exercise 4.2 question number 2. Find the root number, two numbers whose sum is 27 and the product is 182. Okay, so we'll start from the solution that first of all, read the whenever problem you have to follow few steps. First step, read the questions carefully until you don't understand each and everything. Second step, let the terms which you have to find or unknown term be x. Here we have to find the two numbers. So let the one number be x. Let the one number be x. Okay, therefore the other number you will get from the question. The sum of two numbers is 27. Okay, so one number is x, the other number definitely will be 27 minus x. 27 minus x. And then third step, according to question you have to frame the equation. According to question, what is the condition? Two numbers whose sum is 27 and their product is 182. So their product is 182. So whose product? The number 1 and number 2, this 2. Product of this 2 is 182. So according to question you will get x into 27 minus x is equal to 182. Okay, now this is the equation framed. Thereafter next step, bring this equation in standard form. So if you remove the bracket, it will become 27x minus x square equal to 182. Then we'll get minus x square plus 27x minus 182 is equal to 0. But here we have got the coefficient of square negative. So for convenience, it will be better for us to make this positive. So multiply both the side by minus. So minus into minus plus x square plus minus minus 27x and minus into minus plus 182. This is equal to plus minus 0 is always 0, neither positive nor negative. So now this is our standard form of the quadratic equation. Okay, now what we have to do, we have to solve this. Since it is word problem, so you are free to use any method. Okay, so my suggestion is that if by observation of this, if you see, it is easier for us to do the factorization by splitting of middle term, then do that. Otherwise, if you find it is complicated, directly go to the formula method. Here I am solving it by using formula method. Here A is 1, B is minus 27, and C is 182. Okay. So after this, we will find here the value of B. Okay. So value of D is B square minus 4AC, and if you substitute the value, the minus 27 square minus 4 into 1 into C is 182. So this will give you 27 into 27 is 729. 729 minus 4 to 8, 32 to 728. So this will give you 1. The value of D is 1. Okay. Now using quadratic formula. Using quadratic formula, we'll find value of x is minus b plus minus root d divided by 2a. Putting the value b minus, and value of b is minus 27. So in bracket you will write minus 27 plus minus root d is 1 divided by 2 into value of a is 1. So you will get 27 plus minus 1 divided by 2. So we have the two values, 27 plus 1 by 2 and 27 minus 1 by 2. Okay, so 28 by 2 and there is 26 by 2. So finally we get 14 and 13. This is two value of x. Okay, so if we get two value of x, then we have the two case. Case 1, if x equal to 14, then what we need to find? We need to find the two numbers. Let one number be x and the number is 27 minus x. Okay, so if we have x equal to 14, then one number is 14 and other number 27 minus 14 is equal to 13. So this is the one answer we have got in case 1 if x is 14. But we have the exercise 13 also. So case 2, when we see if x is 13 and if x is 13, then one number is equal to 13 and other number 27 minus 13 will give you 14. So this is the second case. In case 1 also we got numbers are 14 and 13. In case 2 also we got the numbers are 13 and 14. So finally therefore write therefore required numbers are 13 and 14, and this will be your final answer. Okay, so in any word problem you have to see some steps. First step, read the question carefully. Second step, let the unknown term be x. Third step, frame the equation and bring in the standard form. Fourth step, solve the equation by any one of the method, either prime factorization method or this quadratic formula method. Then you get the value. Finally you write the final answer statement and then answer. Okay, I hope you understood. One more example I am taking, exercise 4.2, question number 4. Okay, find the consecutive positive integers, sum of whose square is 365. Again, two consecutive positive integers. In solution, first we have to find here two consecutive positive integers. So let the two positive consecutive integers, let the two positive consecutive integers be x and x plus 1. Consecutive means plus 1. So you have taken that two number x and x plus 1. Then we have to frame the equation. According to question, the sum of whose squares is 365. The sum of whose square means square of numbers. The square of this plus the square of this is 365. So we have got here x square plus x plus 1 whole square will give you 365. This is the equation frame. Now this is not in the step of a standard form. The first of all we have to bring standard form. The x square plus x square plus 2a into b1 means 2x plus 1 square is 1, 365. Thereafter x square plus x square is 2x square plus 2x plus 1 minus 365 is equal to 0. So next step we will get the standard form 2x square plus 2x then plus minus minus 365 minus 1 is 364 equal to 0. Here we find that 2 is common in all the three. So take the 2 common. You will get x square plus x minus 2 1 is 2, 2 8 is 16, 2 2 is 4 equal to 0. So if we 2 go to the right side, 0 by 2 equal to 0. The final equation is x square plus x minus 182 is equal to 0. So this is our standard form now. Okay. Next, what is the value of a here? A is 1, b is also 1, and value of c is minus 182. So what the value of d we can get here? The d equal to formula we have b square minus 4ac. Okay, and b is 1 square minus 4 into a is 1 into c is minus 182. Since this is negative, so it is compulsory to put the bracket. So here 1 square is 1 minus minus plus and 182 into 4, 4 2 is 8, 728. Okay, and then it will be your 729. So you got the value of d 729 which is greater than 0. So then you find the value of x using quadratic formula. So minus b plus minus square root of d divided by 2a. Substitute the value minus 1 plus minus root d is 729 divided by 2 into 1. Okay, value of a is 1. Then minus 1 plus minus square root of 729 is 27 divided by 2. So here we will get minus 1 plus 27 divided by 2 and minus 1 minus 27 divided by 2. 26 by 2, and here you will get minus 28 by 2. So finally 13 and minus 14, but minus 14 is absurd. Why? Because the question is given, we have to find out two positive integers. This is a negative integer, so this is excluded. So finally we have got x equal to 13, and if x is equal to 13, so what are our required numbers? What you have to find? Two consecutive numbers. Therefore two consecutive numbers are 13 and 13 plus 1 14. This is your final answer. Okay, so I hope you understood by observation of these two examples and how to use the quadratic formula to solve the quadratic equations. Okay, I hope this clear to all of you. Thank you.